as you can tell, I was not created by GoDaddy Aero. It uses AI to create great-looking, totally pro logos in minutes. Like him. Now that's a horse. Me? Ugh. I look like a two-legged dog. A dog horse. I'm a Doris, man, who needs some dental work. A logo that actually looks like a horse. Imagine that. I can't even name right.
Score big savings and watch live NFL games this season. New users pay just $72.99 monthly for the first 3 months of YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
More Avowed. Oh no, there might be seizures. Yesterday we got shipwrecked, made it to the mainland, found Shark Garrus, and then rescued a very ineffectual sounding ambassador from the empire we represent. Let's talk to Shark Garrus about it.
By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
Sure.
It's all about using your weight. Here, I'll show you. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow.
Concerning hang.
In the meantime, get some rest.
Nice. Morning. Game wasn't stuttering like this yesterday.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Yes, I don't quite.
Next one's mine. You're not looking so good. To your left. Perk up, huh? They won't get past me!
I'm coming for you.
Left leg! Coming from your right. Watch the left. You're a good friend. Time to rally.
Damn it. Encounter's a bit beyond me.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Show yourself. Get down. Good one.
I won't let him through! Point for you!
You're gonna regret this.
Nothing stopping me. Next one's mine. Over here! Right flank! Damn. There we go.
Another win. But who's counting?
does bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment?
Hide it under the wine and nobody will look for it.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
What happened here?
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
Saw a man with a crate and attacked him.
Of course not. We asked what he was carrying. Then he drew a knife.
It clearly wasn't expecting us. The locals must turn a blind eye to these things.
In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
More important business.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
I find myself in need of a 3rd essence generator and another passel of resonance amplifiers. No, it's a bear wrestle. Flash for our friends before, but my master there is limited. They have more to use and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra compelling each for each machine they'll part with. I have put in an extra walk of light.
All quiet here for now. Envoy?
Alone, abandoned, isolated, no one to turn to. Comrade's gone. I have a choice. Live out my remaining days in grief and loneliness. Go to the gods now, by my own hand. I should have joined you then, but no, I will join you. Slow essence. Slowly regenerate essence. There we go. Hand brief but described with excitement. My dear friend, the rumors are true. The cave you so blindly right towards is haunted or otherwise occupied by a creature of malefic intent. You may find abundant fishing, but you will more likely find your death. Bleeding, your beloved, death.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
I do mind them, but...
You take lead. Remind me not to spook you.
Aye, aye.
Ready, aim.
And let's drop down the hole.
Yeah.
Small handwriting is a piece of graphite likely found among the stones nearby. To the survivor. You've come this far. I hope this note serves as warning to you. You no doubt survived as I did by escaping through an underwater tunnel into this very chamber, initially assured by the lack of bones in here, animal or kith. Clearly, the spider cannot reach this place, I thought, to my elation. Edda's worries were once again unfounded. Of course, as I was left to my own thoughts for day after day, I realized that the relative isolation of this chamber is more curse than blessing. Just as the spider was barred from entering here, so too was anything that I might consider potential food. Fish, game, birds, all were captured and destroyed well before they could reach my doomed sanctuary. I feel my thoughts fleeing me as I write this, looking to find a body not so racked with hunger. Your choice is to die here with me, or to brave the spider's predatory wrath once more to escape. Even now, I'm not sure which is more merciful. On high Kai.
Here it comes.
On sick.
How'd you do that?
You're mine now.
Got him.
That's one for us.
Was it Akib's leg? Bounty, okay. Another bounty. Armor. Out.
Coming in hot. Stand back.
Okay, time to get out of here. visit that guy, see if he wants something, the jewelry I found, sell some stuff, and get the hell into town.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance?
Found this amulet with your name on it.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. I can't believe you found it. Perhaps, or perhaps our ship has sailed. Regardless, I'll know I have it. And that's enough for now.
Take it.
How can I even thank you? You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
See what you got for sale, jerk face. Summer.
Welcome back.
You have for sale. Down. I'm a hunk of metal on a stick kind of guy. Power, faster speed, better parry, stun.
Protect that pretty face. Time to resupply.
God. Those are pretty good gloves.
Tell me, it was you who found the amulet, yes?
Yeah. Doesn't matter who found it. Walter was telling the truth.
He lost it. But yes, I suppose he never tossed it away like I thought he did. Now I have some apologies to make. I can't say I'm thrilled about that. But maybe things can get better between us. With time. And abundant beverages.
Booze it up, lady. There we go. Bought her out. Time to run over and kick a town door in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to town.
There it is again.
Get a hold of yourself. There's nothing down there, right?
There is. I heard it stirring.
It's probably your stomach.
It's not. They've got things here that even WoW would dream about. I'm not taking any chances.
Unseen, unheard.
Told you. There was
Get out of here.
Next one's mine. Another glorious battle.
God's above.
There we go.
Unless you found the missing key, I can't really talk right now.
Naturally, I almost expect you to navigate here specifically. Next few pages
Yeah.
Okay.
With all the new folks in town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
Safe on front. I know how much dedication means to you, but just keep that you're all right. After Mother's recent passing, I don't think Papa's heart could handle it if anything happened to you. Or more importantly, I'm not ready to take on this smuggler hunting business. It's just not for me. But if the worst were to happen to you, then I'd really have no choice, would I? So just don't let anything happen. Much love, your little sister. P.S. Bring me back something nice from the Lands. Something that would help me catch the eye of that pretty flare.
The galleon is obviously the superior vessel, you saltwater swilling ninny.
We'll see how long your galleon stays afloat when I take in with a double bronzer.
And that's the thing, right?
Box.
Wait, this is all? This is half of what they gave last month.
Look, we ship from Emerald Stair with as much as they gave us. My fault, crop troubles.
I bet those damn outcasts are stiffing up. Saying there's a shortage while they feast.
Yeah.
Yep. My fellow soldiers, I've grown tired of lack of respect for this ragtag militia. I know many of you feel the same. Perhaps with the key to the precious store we're missing, they'll learn some damn humility. It's much overdue. You can return the key after they've started treating us like professional soldiers we are. everything. You kick in the front door.
Welcome to Paradise, Soundboy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy!
What the hell? Glad I looted a bunch of stuff.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
I don't even understand what happened.
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Death comes for all mortals. It's alright. Just wish I knew how.
Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Guess there are worse ways to go.
As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once.
Send me back how?
The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
It's going to hurt, isn't it?
Immensely. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
Slow down. Who are you?
Liviana, the local Sawbones. I wish I could take credit for saving your life, but I believe I had very little to do with it.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
So who killed me?
That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Does this mean my soul is going to awaken to its past lives?
A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
Watcher can see.
You've worked with one before. Good. You have an open mind. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Find the watcher.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Not even death can save me from my obligations.
I'm afraid not. Better luck in your next life. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
A lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Get the help, guy.
Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Yeah.
Colonel.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Any injury?
what you got for sale.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy.
Yep.
You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle route, right?
Yep. Where did you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, "Did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate?" "What? Really?" "Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the strangle route." And so on.
Didn't answer my question.
I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
What does Valian care for some unlucky Endearance?
Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor.
How do you know these people?
A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it.
Tell me about your friends.
Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. Huh. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Make herbal remedies for such things.
Exactly. And the required herbs grow in the wilds around Paradis. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
See what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Why hasn't he?
I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Talk to Mako.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's you. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
What do you know about godlikes?
I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
Every potion I consume, imagine Awakened Adra would be difficult to get.
Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
This Adra is very hard to find unless you buy something right.
Which is impossible, yes. I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
And Animancer might not find Adra.
Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adir. But yes, Adelgund, often by the western gate, she knew some animancers, and she might know something. Hmm? Ah, yes, that's a great idea, and the one which you came up with completely on your own, if anyone asks. Really, though, any luminous Adra will do. I'm sure there's some out there, somewhere.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
There's a merchant at the docks who sells weapons and armor just like yours.
Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway.
You weren't worried about him undercutting you?
I've already been paid for them. If Valter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do?
Any specialty?
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
Sure you're not a little jealous?
I just think well, maybe. I'm still taller, though. By a hair's breadth. If I stand up straight.
Nice.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn...
You're a brave... There ain't many ways into that camp for what... A pleasure, envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check.
Ready to collect.
Show it here. I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place, but I'm thankful you did so.
Okay.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life.
Goodbye.
Be safe out there.
You there. Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him, now can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charnel Hound?
First week in the Living Lands?
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Our Deerins ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile, and you break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here. Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for.
How'd you get through me?
Stay out of trouble.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go sit at that camp. Yep. Talk. Hi.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
Sure, I don't know anything.
Let's talk. As if Bareth didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Bodies. Probably beyond part of it.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
12 otherworldly light and sound. It's pure essence.
Well, that sounds kind of nice. What did you see there?
Counted someone.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
Same voice I heard in the address. Strangleroot.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I don't know. I need to understand more about them.
That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
Something you want to ask, just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Animants try to unlock the secrets of the self-resistance. Find a way to do that.
That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
Questions about you.
Shoot. I'll tell you.
Good night, Kai.
Night, Envoy. Nice work. That'll help again.
Point. Shout, fire interactive, reviving education. Berry. Nope.
Against whatever we face out there.
Morning.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
Speak to me in dreams too?
The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
Bear put down, I suppose it's death.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
Bear was sick. There's nothing I
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still, violets and the stars, we wish for both.
What would you have done?
Birth into rebirth, growth into life again, beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
What we love becomes a monster. We have to kill it.
Even if... No, we should not question this. Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Go get it.
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
Journal photography.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Inventory.
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
are you, buddy?
On sick.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Go the yellow bands.
Right behind you. Keep your guard. You don't look like the type to negotiate.
This bandit camp might be a bit beyond me at the moment. I will come back later.
seek!
Got him. Got him. Yep. Warning.
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand.
Living in seem complicated place.
An ancient place. The exiles' place. They come on foreign ships. Exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant shores to their skin.
Most of them come for a better life.
New growth from dead wood. Why?
Escape from poverty. Start again.
A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us?
All I know is that Edu should tread carefully.
The Claviger's blood on the breeze. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate?
There's enough space for everyone. It doesn't have to be.
The tiger builds his den beside the lions. Anxious peace. Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us.
What kind?
A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
so-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by. First rule of godless ruins, don't touch anything.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Of course, it's called magic. Why do you ask? Something.
The Adra breathes. We shape the mountains. You build your foundation on us, too.
Are we creating or destroying?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
Remember.
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
Duty.
An obligation, a sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? You faced your work with dignity. You had no other choice. While you feared failure, they rewarded you for your diligence. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
We were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind.
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal? The elders spoke of the wisdom they had lost in their escape. You would record your traditions now. The old ways would be safe. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
Even if the city was not as
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? You could only rest for a moment. Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
To lead is to serve. You always knew this. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to revere you for your selflessness. You were an example to be followed. They saw what they themselves could be. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Fight amongst yourselves?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Andra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? A life of sacrifice, and only ruin to show for it. Your people searched. They grieved your absence. There was nothing to forgive. They found you on a summer morning. We saw them bring you home, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Remembrance of Kishimo. Health by 10%.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us? Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Unseek!
Coming from your right.
Unseek!
Hey! Over here!
Unseek!
Jesus Christ.
Another win, but who's counting? Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Vodka.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodika's favor.
Bet that was part of something once.
Yeah. 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 Unseek!
Quiet as the depths. lot of explorers end up dead here. But, hey, they're not you. A squad mate took a bet to steal an ogre's club. He lost that bet. And both arms.
Walls. How do I get over there? There we go.
Unseen, unheard. Unsink!
If she discovers any embarrassing secrets, I'll keep them to myself.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return to the farm? Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power.
God, such terrifying power.
All right?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Wife to make amends.
What do I do, though? Find the descendants of those... I can't even say it. Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
No, they aren't. The real changes us all. You are no exception.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think... Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Why is that?
Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do. What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Step closer, godlike. If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
I died in return. Supposed to give me a clean bill of health.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on a bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger? Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
I don't understand what happened.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
Voice in my head.
I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is
eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
Good, right?
I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
Healthy but cursed and alone. Where do I go from here?
Forward. Whatever you choose to believe in, be it fate, the gods, or your own nature, it will point you the way. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself. Twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
Master wants an assurance that I'm okay. Am I
As
okay?
you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
Tell my friend Kai about his soul?
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
Thanks.
For us both, I assure you. Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Lavender, my people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise for as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is to make a free use of your colleges and culture. Whenever you're ready for the new beginning, the gates of Paradise. The restless night, I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled and buried them. Overhead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars, its bark a dizzying array of colors. Dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. Whose soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try to focus on it? When I last had this dream, it augured the death of my village by a mad light. What is this dream trying to tell me now? I do not understand. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe it's for some reason. Fast travel.
The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Of course. Nothing out here but liars and thieves.
You take that back! There's some good people here.
Yeah, all getting robbed by the liars and thieves.
Little shits! Blind rats! What else are you gonna take?
What do you got, Rena?
Finally, another customer. Come in. Oh, it's you.
Did I come to the wrong place?
No, I'm just not used to seeing people like you. I would have swept if I'd known you were coming.
Formality on my account.
An unpretentious godlike. The Living Lands really does have everything. Anyway, what are you having?
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something?
She asked me to help you.
Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Said you were looking to leave Paradise for Thirdborn.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
What do you need?
First off, we need herbs.
Andra's kiss, the apothecary said. I should be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almaua broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Funny you should say that. I have the deed.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
What is it?
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking.
You need an escort.
No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
No, don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
You need to talk to them.
Yes. I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Of course you are.
Yes. We're not proud of our past.
Start talking.
There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
Why?
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Huh, more than one?
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the living lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to Scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
I'll come back when I've worked things out.
Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding. They'd certainly find a warmer welcome.
Let's go.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Nothing to see here, friend.
It's all right. You know who he is.
Heard you died and came back. Good trek.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Maybe you heard of them?
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
One of the original deal made with Goodwin. All covered.
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Thanks, Alora.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you.
Fish in the area if drain grows possible. Fungal, rot in the water. Do not catch. Do not. This, I'll go and talk to the union. Well, after this, I'll take a break because it's been 2 hours.
Yeah. Even here, you can't beat the view. Yeah.
You're back. Ah, you've come.
Just wanted to leave you alone.
Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
Through a mutual friend, she helped me make a deal.
Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
It's rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
Got it.
Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
Goals. They take.
They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
I agree, they clearly got out for you. I can help.
You're that envoy, aren't you? The one who was, killed in the street. Yeah. I guess you've dealt with worse. I start looking in high places around the shanty town. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and you don't mind getting pecked.
No one tops my prices, guaranteed.
I've seen you before, haven't I? Welcome to my store.
What you have? Rothen figurine. Trinket unique.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
Any luck with the search?
Got them all.
Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted. Might be some kind of luck for you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just one more thing. All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
I've always assumed the gods have bigger things to worry about.
They do, don't they? You know, it's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets, and for taking a weight off my shoulders.
Don't mind me. Just doing my job.
Envoy, got a situation over here. Oh, good. You came.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
What are we dealing with?
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through. Find it.
Grenade doesn't look very legal.
I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Okay. And on that note, I'm gonna take a break. I will be back in a few minutes. Stretch my legs, sack of fluids, all that. Be back soon. And I am back. Let's see what Greyrick has to say.
No, I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
You've got some god looking out for you.
In order in paradise for many years. I know this. When there is a good leader and fair policy, there is peace. But you've allowed the steel to terrorize my people to sow distrust and fear. Suggest you tighten your inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your benefit. Found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on scrolls of Tane's chaotic orb. He advised that Tane is in the living lands. As a member of the Circle of Archmagi, he has license to go where he pleases. Observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tane is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take that. Dear Diary, here I am in the living lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful. Also the most flavorful. Mushrooms. And mushrooms seldom lie. But before I forget, I promised Bakarna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star on the Emerald Stair. Could be a nice addition to her collections. On the inside cover. If found, please return to Tane the Archmage, author of Tane's
Envoy, is it really you?
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
You have a problem here?
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to the story here.
Well.
Kai?
Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballad Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
You looked out and tried to kill
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy? Naturally, sir. How can I...
What do I need to know?
There's a lot of ground to cover.
Power.
There is no singular authority in the living lands.
Not yet, anyway.
I shudder to think what the living lands would look like under your rule.
Well, to start, there'd be a lot more brothels.
Charming. Power is invested in the leaders of the various townships scattered across the island. The largest are Fjord, Thirdborn, and Solace. None of which, I will note, are as safe and orderly as Paradise. Fjord Messeverno is located in a valley known locally as the Emerald Stair, named for the terraced rice paddies that cover its hillsides. It is our closest neighbor. The city, if you can call it that, was founded 50 years ago by animancers from the Valian Republics. Apparently, the laws governing animancy weren't lenient enough in the Republics. So the city's founders came to the living lands, where they could practice their discipline more freely. Currently, Fjord is governed by a man named Ignacy Vidaro. Rather inept to hear the ambassador talk about him. Fjord's farmers supply most of the grain and vegetables we eat here in Paradise. Or it did. Their shipments have been infrequent lately. Something about a blight in the fields. In any event, I believe that covers Fjord.
Story of the Thirdborn.
Everything you need to know about Thirdborn is in its name. It was founded by the third-born children of Rawatai, Navy dropouts, smugglers, and hands for hire. Almawa and Orleans, mostly.
Home, sweet home.
You're free to go back any time you like.
I like my current circumstances just fine, thanks.
They are people, in short, who couldn't cut it in the civilized world, and had to make room on the margins. Unfortunately, they are currently besieged by the Dream Scourge. We have sent some troops to lend what help we can, and the mayor, Temerity, was appropriately grateful, but I don't know how long they'll hold out. Solace is, what is there to say, really?
Yeah, they tend to have that effect on people.
The trouble is, I don't know much about Solace. Nobody does. They are an isolationist community of Pargrunan dwarves who live in the forbidding ways of Galawain's tusks. They don't let outsiders into their lands, and they don't let their people out of them.
Some folks get out from time to time, but they can't ever go back. And the ones who survive aren't eager to talk about their experiences.
People aside, the land itself is incredibly hostile. The island's volcano, Mount Forja, rests at the heart of the region, and it's recently become active.
Whoa.
Half the land is lava rock, and the other half is, well, literally lava. I don't know why anyone lives there. I have to assume they're all insane.
You have no idea.
About the republics.
The Valian Republics are a collection of city-states in the Eastern Reach, southeast of our former colony, the Deerwood. The republics began life as colonies of the Grand Empire of Valia, hence the name. But as Grand Valia's economy collapsed, well, the colony saw an opportunity to escape the influence of the Empire of Origin, and they seceded, much as the Deerwood did from Adir. Now a mature confederation in their own right, the republics have recently indulged their own expansionist ambitions in the Deadfire Archipelago. Through their merchants in the Valian Trading Company, the republics will sell you anything you could ever wish to buy.
Up to and including people.
We should count ourselves lucky they've had no interest in the living lands. In a struggle between our emperor and the republic's great dukes, well, I doubt we would come out on top. But if anyone asks, I was not the one who told you that.
Tell me about the Rawatai.
Rawatai is one of the old empires, every bit as storied as Grand Valia or our native Adir. If Adir is to the southwest of the living lands, Rawatai is to the southeast. And unlike our home, their small continent is racked by terrible storms. This is due, or rather was due, to the island's proximity to Andra's mortar, the unending super hurricane that once hid the ancient city of Ukaizo. Rawatai is largely peopled by Almawa, descended from those who fled the Deadfire Archipelago centuries ago, when Andra pulled the moon, Ioni Brather, into the sea. They are an aggressive, militant culture, and personally I find their obsession with gunpowder rather quaint. They are also our chief rivals on the world stage.
I don't think they see it that way.
No?
Well, as far as Navy brass is concerned, Adir doesn't really rate.
Now you're just making things up.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we don't think about you at all.
About the dwarves.
Naturally. The Pargrunan are a unique community of mountain dwarves originating in Old Valia. As a people, they've made their name as explorers, builders, miners. No doubt you've seen their ruins in your travels, here, back home in Adir, and all across the world. They maintain a rich tradition of oral storytelling, chanted magics, and ritual carving, which they take great pains to record and transmit across their various communities. Even the most physically isolated Pargrun is not alone. Somewhere, One of their people is thinking of them and planning an expedition. Abidan must cherish them.
You sound like you admire them.
I suppose I do. I'm an open book.
Tell me about Ludwig.
Consider yourself lucky. Inquisitor Ludwig is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet.
Idea with guards to watch over the Argonauts.
Cryptic Neil! I remember him fondly.
Didn't working as a clerk.
Don't look so surprised. Not every student of the university takes the field work like you. There are endless ways to serve the Empire, Envoy, particularly in the Living Lands. Here, there are no archives, no processes, all a blank slate for me to define. And I happen to like a warm bed and cool beer. Unlike back home, here in Paradise, we live within 100 miles of ice. But that's neither here nor there. We were discussing Death Guards.
About Death Guards.
Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deathfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I have heard of none others except those I've read about in the histories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die. Their soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh, and they swiftly turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a death guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot love. And when they cannot love, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle.
What was Ludwig like before she...
I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing oathbreakers who'd fled Adiran law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. I remember she was furious because the map was quite poor. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. She wanted, I think, to do a good job. So, while clearly she has changed, in some sense, I'd say she's much the same. Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deathfire, their operations have expanded.
Deadfire. Still the god body losses.
The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say. Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Boudica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free. Of course. Well, you'll notice I'm nearly always here. If that man sleeps, I don't know about it. He wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the claviger far more than he lets on. And without the claviger's steady hand at the rudder, the ambassador's struggling just to bail water from the sinking ship that is Paradise.
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little more chaos than the ambassador liked, but he kept this place humming. He's not someone you can easily replace, and not with one man alone.
It's a difficult job. The pressure sometimes gets the better of him. But if he loses his temper now and then, I can't blame him for it. Better him than me.
Like when he's not
He doesn't know what to do with himself. You know, in our first days here, he'd often walk to the end of the docks at sunrise. The work was done, the embassy was closed, and he'd still be wearing the same clothes he'd slept in at his desk. And he'd just stare out over the sea. He always seemed dissatisfied back then. I suppose, years later, he still does.
Job?
Be serious. Most of us here didn't get sent to the frontier because we were anybody's favorite. The longer I'm here, the more likely the people who matter are to forget me. And I'd actually like to get back to High Crown someday. Get married, have a few kids, take the civil exams, and settle into a permanent clerkship.
I guess there are worse ways to spend a life.
Like rotting in this embassy. Should you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, envoy.
I've been in Emulster long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of Fior may simply not care enough for the laws and orders of gods. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All is not lost. Politically, they are unstable, focused on themselves or those in our eager hands tightening the rod. We await your order. You skeleton fucker. Ravager Emond. I know the blightening of the Strangleroot is a cause for concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from free I cannot endorse the blasting of string animancy, which must welcome it to our dinner.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
I'll consider chartering a boat back to
Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work, and I need you here at my side.
Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends.
Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become. both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
Referring to how I healed the Adra and the Strangler.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Bottom of the street. Dream Scourge Ambassador, whatever.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Responsible for your death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Got out for specific. Why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Where is this?
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
Alright, we're not hunting deer.
No, but this is the Paradisans' home. They're very good at hiding here. And Marius is good at finding things that want to remain hidden. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape. Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
My colleagues in the archives are not going to believe this.
You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain. And a long tapestry of battle scars. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Okay. Barry tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Doing that.
It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well, he's like you. A godlike.
Gods recalled nearly all my kind.
All the gods but one, I guess. Because this Oracle, he belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
About this Oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Or need godlike.
This Oracle, he set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' Titan.
God's Titan? Kaiser?
Exactly! But how do you know about that? I don't remember seeing you at one of our lectures. I didn't think anyone read those. I used to haunt those stacks as a first year. Before I got recruited to expeditions, I mean. Yeda, our captain, she believes these Titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm, anyway.
Spare the time.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Else I should know?
This Oracle. I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds. I'll probably never get to see it now. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober. You take lead. Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Who's ready for more?
coming in hot. I don't think the new owners like company. How'd you do that?
Didn't know where that came from.
An interesting day. Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
I am.
I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky.
We had other visitors.
Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
For?
They were asking where they could find luminous Adra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
Very rare outside fire. Only seen this twice.
Well, well, you've done your reading. You're exactly right. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Adra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there.
Assume the experiment went poorly.
Oh, I'm afraid not. No, those people were never seen again. That's why I think their Adra might still be there. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
Alien captain are you talking about?
I don't know much, but one of the smugglers whispered the name Captain Bardato and spit on the ground. The name sounded Valian to me. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Captain.
Oh no. I imagine a Valian sea captain knows better than to spend time among all these Adiran soldiers. The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Ardra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly, so I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
Nervous. Is something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
All you can do is let her down gently.
I know. It's the least she deserves. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
Claviger Amond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murder!
If you have to ask, we should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's...
Welcome, welcome. I would... You're back. What have you found?
Dead, but his map of Dawn.
I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Lies. Summons a beetle to fight with you. Uncle drop power attacks, deal low bleed accumulation to nearby enemies, killing an enemy, give you 4% movement speed for 5 seconds.
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone says.
I'm telling you, that so-called Watcher is a fraud.
God, I hope she can help.
They say a strong... Hey, wait your turn!
Watcher sees all. The Watcher knows all.
I don't understand. How do you cure a sick soul anyway?
But she knew things about me. Things that I didn't even know. Whatever you need. An Adiran. Come. Where are my manners? Name's Cutty. I'm a trader. They come my way. I peddle them for people like you to find. Now wait. You don't need to jump straight to shutting me down. I'm sure we can work with each other. What's your voice? Sviff? Coin? By all means, take some silver. Now that's...
Fine scale armor. Blackwing boots. Deal maker. One-handed mace. One-handed melee. Unique. Fire attacks do moderate bleed accumulation. Killing enemy makes knocking enemies back easier for 5 seconds. The Disappointer.
As long as there's people in the city, there's merchandise to be found and sold. Nah.
Exactly. She made it all up.
I had a guy ask me whether dreams had a taste here once. I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here. There's a joke about Paradise's government in here somewhere.
It's the moon boy. Get him! Found you.
This
You're
is mine.
gonna regret this.
Try a better weapon.
I'm sick.
The armor's too weak here. You okay?
Got him.
Point for you! We make a good squad.
Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the...
Oh, bless my soul. The Adiran envoy.
Murderers!
How are...
Not to worry, envoy. We've got one of the bastards.
Friends and countrymen, the envoy is live and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Indian embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives.
You startled me.
Wish I had a back entrance.
Oh, great queen that was. Welcome, envoy. You look well.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Bitter and consort to the Emperor
Lady of Clement, grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity. Very bold of you to take the burdens of others. I hope they serve you well.
Safe to say, Andra's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met, envoy. I knew that our paths would cross eventually, if not so suddenly.
prayers.
Not at all. I can always make time for a godlike. I am honored to stand in your presence. You serve a higher calling, just as I do.
Perhaps.
The Living Lands is closer to the gods than any other part of Aora. That's what my prayers have told me. Now, if you don't mind, I must attend to my duties. Remember your faith, for the gods have entrusted us with a higher purpose. Farewell, envoy.
For now, that's gotta be finding out who killed you. Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
The Adirans only see us as soil to their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own home, our own life.
rack of ribs?
It's the adherence. I'm sorry. Never knew armies ate so much meat.
I don't believe
Step right up. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
Point is?
My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventured.
I don't know. Break like that? It's hard to give yourself.
Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up dead.
Envoy, what can I...
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Valley Rock.
You saved my life. He would have killed me.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
There we go. Partially slanted, the paper torn at most letters edge. Forest being behind the right. When I told you to hide the hall, I meant somewhere with a locked door you absolutely saw. Just a door at all would be better than this. Move it now. You know I can't be seen. If the chest is still here, let's check in. It'll be a casket. Different, very blocky, primitive. Boss, I can't carry this alone. You're here to help me get it here, you know, before you took care of him. Besides, I used to say the best place to hide something. It's tight. Take care of it before I hide my in your mother's useless. That was a nice boss. All said bad words make bad men. I'm leaving for a while. Keep my cut. Anyway, I'm not moving the trunk.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Whew, must be slipping.
You just look
Sit
like
down.
a drunken
What do you-
dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in that.
Welcome back. If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it.
You can give me for no charge.
It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. Whatever's going on, that doesn't bode well.
What else can you tell me?
The locals are worried about the steel garrote coming into town. Whatever Wodica wants, she's bound to find it.
That'll be all.
Suit yourself.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of Makul. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
See how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Duktetragu sakasaptjitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
We're gonna kiss use the rejected one. Should be safe as water.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
Brought this on yourself, dude.
Useless. Just like the ambassador. Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
Mine now!
What are you doing? Get their asses!
Run when you had the chance, envoy.
Thanks, Marius. More blood to clean.
Come on, Makul. You know you love it.
Good fight.
Glad that's... Well, that was something. Haven't been to a bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person.
How do you two know each other?
We were both crossing the same patch of forest at the same time a couple years ago. There were some boars in heat I may have helped him with.
They were squirrels, and I had them well under control. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
could find them?
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know they're killers. Look for the town gates.
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Let's go.
Envoy.
One moment. Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Drink some swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Assassin was ready for me. Wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers. Maybe try pulling it next time.
Yeah.
That's the apothecary you're looking for.
Please, this is all I have.
I told you, we're close.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly what I think.
Not you, too.
Is Stu bothering you?
I can handle them.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place.
Stealing from you?
The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
Alright, then I can keep it secret.
You'd better hope you can.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
This is not the way I ever expected to get into the bathhouse.
I hope Belia's alright. I haven't seen her in an age. Oh, sweetie. We're closed. Are you here to see Juliana? Or can I help you with something else?
Her name Belia wants me to give this letter to you.
Belia? But she hasn't come by in a couple of months. Did something? Oh. Oh, I understand. Of course. It all makes sense now. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is her fault. I'm glad she's found someone.
Sounds like you did care for her.
Yes, I did. Just not in the way she thought I did. Or perhaps not in the way she wanted. Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. I'll send one back. That should make her feel better.
I wish that painter would come by more often.
You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
Word spreads fast here. Noted.
I like to keep myself informed. In my position, you never know when you'll have to rely on it.
One of your workers said you had a problem?
And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right, since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you.
That's specific.
Come now, a lady has to have some secrets.
Not a fair deal if you don't. I don't.
Very well. It's something I need to make the bathhouse run smoothly. It's medicinal. You understand why I'm trying to be discreet?
Authority.
Believe me, I'd rather not ask. I hate owing favors, almost as much as I hate being outmatched. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
May not let me take it quietly.
I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
And that's it for today. I'll be back probably Monday for more Avowed. Oh. Meantime, let's figure out who I'm raiding. And let's raid Susan. Until next week, with more Avowed, I will see you all some other time. Bye-bye!